According to international media, Errol Musk, father of one of the world's richest men, Elon Musk, has dismissed his son's claims of growing up in poverty. In a recent interview, Errol Musk stated that Elon never faced financial struggles. In fact, he used to go to school in a Rolls-Royce. He further revealed that by the age of 24, he was already a successful businessman and spent plenty of time with his family. Errol Musk also disclosed that at the age of 23, he bought his first airplane. And by 26, he owned a luxurious mansion where Elon spent his childhood. That same property is now the official residence of the European Union ambassador in South Africa. On the other hand, Elon Musk has claimed that he grew up in a middle-class family and inherited nothing. However, his father's recent statements have raised serious questions about the authenticity of those claims. Was Elon Musk really raised in poverty, or is it just a story? What's your take on this major revelation? As part of the ongoing ceasefire agreement in Gaza, Hamas has released 2 Israeli hostages, Ofer Calderon and Yarden Bibas, while a third hostage, Keith Siegel, is expected to be handed over to the Red Cross soon. In exchange, Israel will release 183 Palestinian prisoners. In the first 42-day phase of the ceasefire, 33 Israeli hostages have been freed in return for 1,900 Palestinian detainees. Negotiations for the second phase are set to begin on Monday, focusing on the release of the remaining hostages and discussions on a permanent end to the war. Humanitarian efforts underway amid ceasefire. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, 50 Palestinian patients are expected to be transferred to Egypt via the Rafah crossing today for urgent medical treatment. Israeli forces continue aggression. Meanwhile, Israeli forces have demolished buildings in the Tulkarm and Jenin refugee camps. Additionally, a drone strike has killed 2 more Palestinians. Will a permanent ceasefire be achieved, or will tensions escalate once again? Stay updated on the latest developments. Washington. U.S. President Donald Trump has announced the imposition of heavy tariffs on oil and gas starting February 18th, along with new taxes on steel, aluminum, and copper. Speaking to reporters at the White House, Trump stated that Canada, Mexico, and China have no power to stop this decision. He also confirmed that the European Union will soon face tariffs as well. Making a bold claim about the Middle East, Trump said, "Jordan and Egypt will accept Gaza's displaced people, and we will reclaim the Panama Canal." Regarding U.S.-Russia relations, Trump revealed that he will soon have a conversation with Vladimir Putin and is hopeful about taking significant steps forward. It is worth noting that earlier, the White House announced that starting February 1st, Canada and Mexico will face a 25% tariff, while China will be subject to a 10% tariff. Ottawa. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has issued a strong warning, stating that Canada will respond immediately and forcefully if the U.S. imposes tariffs. "We don't want to take this step, but we will not hesitate to respond," Trudeau said. This comes after the U.S. announced new tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. According to the White House, President Donald Trump will implement these tariffs starting February 1st. As per the plan, the U.S. will impose a 25% tariff on imports from Canada and Mexico, while goods from China will face a 10% duty. Philadelphia. A small plane crashed in the northeastern area of Philadelphia, resulting in the reported deaths of 6 people. According to U.S. media, the plane caught fire after the crash, and authorities have launched an investigation into the incident. Rescue teams are currently conducting relief operations at the scene. This incident comes just days after a passenger plane and a helicopter collided in Washington on Thursday, where 67 people are feared dead. D.C. Fire Chief confirmed that remains of 41 bodies have been recovered so far, with 28 victims identified. Washington. The U.S. has launched a major crackdown on illegal immigrants, with hundreds arrested and deported in a sweeping operation across multiple cities. According to the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, this action fulfills President Trump's promise to take strict measures against illegal immigration. Reports confirm that raids were conducted in cities like Chicago, Seattle, Atlanta, Boston, Los Angeles, and New Orleans. On January 27th alone, 956 illegal immigrants were taken into custody, including several Pakistanis. Authorities targeted schools and churches in the operation. American media reports that fear of arrests has led many undocumented immigrants to stop going to work or sending their children to school. To put the scale of these arrests into perspective, only 310 individuals were detained in 2024 under President Biden. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem declared that the government is cleaning the streets and removing those who violate immigration laws. The White House press secretary revealed that 97% of those deported had already been ordered for removal during the Biden administration. She added that lawlessness under Biden is over.